Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for September the 17th, and depending on where you are in the world, this is the full moon eclipse in Pisces. It can also be on the 18th depending on what time zone you're in. So we shall see what is coming in. I do actually have a more in-depth reading that I have just recorded for my Patreon weekly that is available as a little one-off purchase, and the link for that is floating around if you'd like to hear more about what the messages I got around the eclipse, which is fascinating. I love this eclipse, actually. So let's see what's coming in for the 17th. There's little extra messages on top of this. The Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. We do have a lovely trine in the earth signs happening, and so it could reflect a change to resources. Yes, here comes the Devil, which is interestingly Capricorn energy. So we've got a lot of Capricorn energy. We've got change coming in with the Knight of Wands. There's a little bit of conflict around it, but it is a full moon. It is about completion, and here comes the moon. Yes, we love it. Yes, the moon is coming in now. What I love about the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles being right next to each other is because sometimes the Devil can be where we feel really bound and stuck. We're held in bondage. It could be fear. It could be a situation or a person that just we've been really, really stuck with. But the Queen of Pentacles is the antidote to the Devil. So the solution, the answer is here. They're right next to each other. And we have the Knight of Wands, which is saying change is needed, but it might be doing it in a slightly different way that is activating here, that may create a little bit of conflict, but at the same time, it is about completion, the World card. It is about something finally finishing, surrendering, ending, completing, and letting that go. So there's a release of karma here because the World card's saying the lesson's over. Now, the other thing is, yes, it's all being very highly activated by the moon, which is really an eclipse energy. Like I said, it's unpredictable energy. Now, the other thing I want to talk about with the Devil is that the Devil can be untapped ambitions. It can be self-empowerment. It can be things that are ready to rise up and reach their full potential and put an end to something being in the darkness or something being stuck. And in this very beautiful moon-like intuitive way, something is getting revealed to you as to how to take action and move forward with that. What is finally over and what can shift and change. And we're seeing definitely that change is happening in this very earthy energy of Capricorn. Now, this is the last time we're going to have a beautiful grand earth trine with Pluto in Capricorn in our lifetime, because Pluto is going to basically be moving back into Aquarius for 20 years in November. So this is like, there are things that we've been working on for a very long time, potentially since 2008, that are being unearthed now. And so it's these things that are very, unearthed potentials that are ready to activate, ready to create a positive change, ready to take off. And because it is in the material realm, in the whatever the Capricorn area of your chart, if you know your chart, or if you know, it could be to do with money or wealth as well, or anything in the material realm. So it could be around your home, your career, your success and living situation or health. So there's a lot there, but it's this sense of there might be some things really being activated in your subconscious here that are coming up to the surface. And it could be a very highly intuitive time, how the information and messages about how to make these changes on the earthly realm, the material realm. And then it's this sense of there's a catalyst energy around that is activating this unearthing, this activating and unleashing these new potentials. So it feels very fated. It's like it's time. And definitely, I mean, interestingly, what I'm getting with the World card, yes, Saturn is in Pisces, so it's making the World card is Saturn, and the Moon card is very Piscean energy. That is quite literally the moon in Pisces, the moon card. So we are seeing that there's this sense that something can shift and change form, which what I'm getting with the world is that something gets freed and liberated, but it requires action. It does require you to take action, and the answers are all here. The answers are all here. The antidote is here, but it's just coming up in this moon-like way, which may not necessarily be particularly cognitive. It might be a feeling, it might be an emotion, it might be a highly creative or spiritual experience, but it's going to take a little while for it to kind of reveal itself. It could be something from the subconscious. So, yeah, interesting. Also, the other thing I'm getting with this is there has been any deception around resources, then this is where that is potentially likely to be exposed. And so secrets could come up, or things could be coming up to the surface around that as well, which is creating the conflict. But at the same time, there's an opportunity to put an end to the situation because the antidote is here through change, through taking action. So, yeah, that's the reading. So happy full moon eclipse with the moon conjunct Neptune. This is such a beautiful, highly mystical and intuitive energy, and enjoy. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment if you're interested in the extended reading, that reading where I talk more about the full moon eclipse in Pisces. A link for that reading, the weekly reading on Patreon, is floating around. Like I said, you can buy that as a one-off payment. And yeah, please follow me on Instagram. I had a really beautiful conversation with a whale during the week. That is very Neptunian. And yeah, there's going to be more coming around all of that. So enjoy the eclipse energy and take care.